night the drum spoke, someone screamed my name from inside the forest, and no human voice could travel that far. I was there. I heard it. That is why I am telling this story. People feared the old woman long before they feared the drum. She lived alone where the trees grew thick and the sun came late. No husband, no children, just smoke from her fire and the sound of wood being beaten at night. We called her Mama, not because she was kind, but because no one knew her real name. My mother warned me, do not greet her, do not look back if you pass her path. Everyone said she talked to spirits. Everyone said her drum answered her back. I did not believe all of it, not until that season when the river dried too early, and trouble followed our village like a shadow. That was also the season the boy named Sola became important. Sola was small for his age, quiet, always barefoot. People used his name when they joked. If Sola can do it, then anyone can, they said. Even his father once shouted, "You will never be anything. Look at you." I remember Sola standing there, eyes down, holding a cracked bowl. He said nothing. He never did. I was older than him by a few years. I used to see him sit near the edge of the market, carving shapes into the sand, circles, lines, patterns like sound frozen in dirt. One evening, I followed him without knowing why. He was going toward the forest. I stopped him. "Are you mad? You want Mama to eat you?" He looked at me for a long time, then said softly, "She called me." I laughed. "Old women don't call boys." "She did," he said, "not with her mouth." Something in his voice made my chest feel tight. I followed him. From behind a tree, I watched Mama's hut. The old woman sat outside, thin as dry grass. The drum was on her lap. It was old, dark, cracked, tied with leather that looked like skin. She beat it once. Boom. Then again. Boom. Then the sound changed. It was no longer a beat. It was a voice. "Come closer, child." I wanted to run. My legs would not move. Sola stepped forward. Mama looked at him. Her eyes were tired, not evil. She said, "You hear things others do not." Sola nodded. She placed the drum before him. "This drum does not lie. It only speaks truth. But truth is heavy. Can you carry it?" Sola swallowed. "I can try." The drum spoke again, slow and deep. "This village will burn if the quiet boy stays quiet." I felt cold. Mama turned and looked straight at my hiding place. "You there. You will live to tell this." That night, Sola did not return home. The next morning, the village woke to shouting. A child was missing, then another. Then smoke rose from the far farms. Our goats ran wild. Drums were beaten for alarm. But they only made noise, not sense. The elders gathered. They argued. They blamed spirits. They blamed enemies we could not see. Then Sola walked into the square. He held the talking drum. People laughed at first. Then the drum spoke. "Dig by the dry river, under the third stone." The elders froze. "Who taught this boy?" one shouted. Before anyone could stop him, Sola walked to the riverbed. I followed. Others followed too, whispering. We dug. We found stolen food, charms, knives, proof that bandits were hiding near us, using the forest paths we feared too much to watch. The laughter died. That night, the bandits came. They thought we were blind. I was hiding near the edge of the square when the drum sounded, not loud, not fast, just steady, like a heart that refused to stop. Boom, boom. The sound moved through the dark. Dogs stopped barking, men stopped running, even fear seemed to listen. Sola stood in the open, shaking. Mama Giri was not there. It was just him and the drum. One bandit shouted, "It's just a boy." The drum answered before Sola could speak. "Take one more step and your brother falls." The man froze. Somewhere in the dark, a voice cried out in pain. The bandits panicked. They ran into traps we had set without knowing how we knew where to put them. By morning, it was over. No houses burned. No child was taken. People gathered around Sola. Some knelt. Some cried. His father pushed through the crowd. He looked at his son and said, with a broken voice, "I did not see you." Sola did not smile. He handed the drum to the elders. "I am done," he said. "Where is Mama?" someone asked. Sola looked toward the forest. "She has gone where drums rest." We found her hut empty, cold ashes, no body, only footprints that stopped in the middle of the path. After that day, the drum never spoke again. But the village changed. We learned to listen to quiet people. We learned that strength does not shout. And some nights, when the wind moves through the trees, I hear a soft beat far away, not calling for help, just reminding us that heroes do not always look like heroes. And that is the truth. I was there when the drum spoke.